What's up? I'm Spenny. I got my boy Josh on the line.
Cheers.
We're here with another entry in our synthesizer versus guitar battle. And we're gonna spin the wheel to see what song we're covering this time. Josh, are you ready to spin that wheel?
I'm ready to do it. Let's do it, man.
All right, let's do this. The winner is Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Bravo. Great tune. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I guess we're ready to get our cover started, so Josh, I'll check back in with you in a little bit.
Best of luck, brother.
We're back! We've both produced covers of the absolute classic heavy metal song Paranoid, as made famous by Black Sabbath. We both recorded against the same drum track, which was graciously provided to us by YouTube user Music by Ear. So Josh, is there anything you want to say about your thoughts, like just going into making a cover for this absolute classic?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me back again to participate in this. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I think that's the name of the game. And especially with covers, it should be fun. Going into it, I had a lot of ideas in terms of the sort of sound I wanted to be producing, my own sort of twist. But interestingly enough, I found myself pretty limited by that drum beat.
I found exactly the same problem. Everything I wanted to do with this, the drums just broke it down. And like that ended up being the biggest constraint on doing the whole cover, which I think is actually really fun as a challenge. Yeah,
exactly that. There's a driving, undeniable rock beat. And so it became very difficult to do the song without just straight up doing the exact song.
I'm super excited to see what you came up with. Why don't you walk me through it?
I found the challenge pretty difficult, quite honestly. I'm using guitars, and the tune is obviously played on guitars. And I thought this would be easy for me because I was doing the guitar thing. I had originally thought of doing kind of a chill Mac DeMarco kind of version. Rhythm guitar, I didn't go for a classic chuggy guitar. I wanted to go for a more kind of like yacht rock sounding things.
My boy loves the yacht rock.
I can't get enough. I've got lots of effects. You can kind of see an array of effect pedals behind me. The vocal melody, I used a fuzz pedal for that. The guitar solo, interestingly enough, I have a pedal that effectively turns my guitar signal into a synthesizer. It is the Maris Enzo. The Maris Enzo is used in the solo exclusively. The rest is mostly compressor going straight into my amp, and I wanted to do kind of a funkier bass rhythm. One thing I noticed after I had recorded it, when I was just listening to the original tune, is that the bass track in the original song is already pretty funky. There's kind of like, it's kind of got this like octave thump to it.
Yeah.
That I just hadn't heard the first million times I've listened to the song. Oh, I'm gonna do this cool like octave bass thing going on. And I was like, oh, this already exists in the song already, which is hilarious, but it's more accentuated in the thing I put together.
Is there like a genre you would assign to your cover style?
Man, it sounds like Black Sabbath's Paranoid. Not in like,
oh no!
It's as if Mac DeMarco's band were covering Black Sabbath, but the drummer refused to play anything except for the original beat for beat, hit for hit, and they were all like, "Oh, all right." It's a little funkier. There's a bit of a funkier element to it. It's got a little bit more of a groove than the original. Let's have a listen.
I really like that opening chord that rings out. That's super chill. What? Oh, dude, that fucking rips! Yo! both styles of surf rock going on in this. It's like Dick Dale and the Beach Boys.
Originally, I was like, I'm gonna straight up do a Dick Dale rip off of this, but I had a lot of trouble fitting it in with the drum version.
Oh, bravo, man. That's fucking great, dude. I want to pay you some compliments. You did actually really take this like high tempo song and figure out how to make it into a chill groove, which is like not a small feat.
The rhythm guitar is kind of like the unsung hero, I think, of my bit.
Okay.
It's not really super prominent, but I kind of had this like Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Mark Knopfler kind of like ring ding ding ring ding ding ring ding, you know?
I think you did successfully change the genre. And like somehow your like awesome tapping guitar is chill? You fucking transformed it. That's unbelievable, man. Holy moly. All right,
Spenny, walk me through your process.
Going into it, it's a high tempo song. I could definitely go something very traditionally dance music-y. And at the end of every like phrase in the song, there's the da-da-da. I think in any version of this song, you want something epic and awesome to happen at that moment. So my thought was just to get the biggest chord memory rave stab sound I could get. I wanted to use the MIDI, so I ran that out to my TX81Z, which has the famous lately bass patch, and it sounded okay. So I was thinking like, oh, I can get a nice like awesome acid sound going with that, with like the crazy squelchy synth. I tried running the solo out to it, and at this point, not sounding so great. So the other thing I tried was, putting like these epic rave stabs on the da-da-da. That shit ended up sounding pretty good. So here I am with like one of my ideas rooted. I went in the direction of that idea. I took the drum track and I just put that out to my Drum Brute Impact drum machine and just got a super...
You got like a 4 on the floor thing?
Kind of like super hardcore, hardstyle, almost gabber. So from there, take the vocal melody, turn that into another kind of like ravey, it's like a super saw sound. I put a donk on it. It's like if the kick's on 1, 2, 3, 4, this is on the 1 and on the ands, I put the bass note that kind of plays up and I match that up with the bass line. This is the foundation of the song. What I had to do was I took out the kick from certain bits, I took out the donk from certain bits, I added some pads and some risers to spice it up. I also added a clap, and then the last thing I did was one of the phrases I vocoded the melody instead of just playing it with a synth. And what we'll do in the edit is we'll play me singing in front of my keyboard without the sound of vocoding. Can you help me occupy my brain? Whoa, yeah. And we'll have a good laugh. And then we'll play it with the vocoder. And we'll see like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. And what I did, I used the same synth voice as the rest of my melody, but vocoded instead. So there should be some cohesion there. All right, are you ready to listen to this?
I'm ready to listen to this. After your description, I'm like super excited to hear what you put together. Spenny's on something else. Can I listen to it? Wow.
So this is like the super saw.
It sounds like something that would play in like an NHL game.
There's that dog.
It's so good. Oh, you got a cool like arpeggio. Oh, sick. Even that like arpeggiated star sound in the background is super cool. Awesome. Ooh. Oh, a cool modulation thing there. It's very triumphant. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice job. Am I allowed to say nice things about yours?
Yeah, fucking, like, see, I'm excited, so I'm swearing. This is
Yeah. Well, right off the bat, as soon as yours kicks in, you're like, even before the that thing, I knew, like, I was like, we're in it now. I liked how triumphant the entirety of the fucking tune sounded. I liked the texture and the different parts. Like, each part definitely had its own flavor.
Yeah, I definitely used the advantage that I wasn't a rock band.
Yeah.
Like, I could just kind of put as much or as little in as I wanted. You know, I mean, it's the advantage we both had doing a recording, but I really liked that you kind of didn't use it and actually just said, well, what if this was, you know, some like chill contemporary rock band playing it. found a unique sound through that as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted like a real yacht feel to it. I wanted it to be like way more chill.
I will throw it on my next yacht mixtape. Absolutely.
Awesome.
We did say this is another episode of our synthesizer versus guitar battles. Buddy, do you have a winner?
I think you won. Hands down.
I'll take it.
If I had to be objective about it, I'd say you won pretty hard.
But who cares what we think? Get in those comments. Let us know who you think did a better job. Put in their own twist on Black Sabbath's Paranoid. If you like this, make sure to hit subscribe. I'm sure we're going to do another one because this was so much fun, dude.
It was a good time. I had a lot of fun.
Before we close this out, there was a reason that we used the same drum track, and that was because we wanted to compare parts. So, look, I'm going to say bye. Josh, why don't you say bye?
Take care. Thanks for checking it out.
And until the next one, here is our mashup of fucking hardstyle meets Mac DeMarco's cover of Black Sabbath's Paranoid.
Mac de Tiesto.
Tiesto. Tiesto's not a modern reference.
I don't know anything about techno. Mac de Rude.